Peace, blessings, love, and light to you all. What is going on? It is your soul tribe man, being, whatever you want to refer to me as. I'm Multiversal. Thank you all for tapping in. As usual, I am actually going to make this very short today, and it's been a minute. And I've had things going on and things happening and unfolding for me. And I wish and hope that you all have been experiencing the same blessings and opportunities and prosperity that I have. So without further ado, we're going to talk today about this thing that we call reality, right? And the fact that still to this day, a lot of people get, they kind of get it, I guess I want to say confused. And what I mean when I say that is a lot of people, they have this belief, right? They have some kind of strong belief that reality is actually something that is, it happens in the physical. Like, creating a reality only happens in the physical. And that's not totally the case. And until you understand how the game is actually played, and when I say that, I really mean that. When you realize how the game is actually played, then you can start to really master the art of manifestation and things of this nature, right? So, like I said, my purpose in this video is to really just clear up a few things. And with that said, there are a lot of things that we really need to understand, like I said, and overstand when it comes to this thing we call reality and what we refer our reality to. Where do we think that it all begins? Where are we at when we propose that our reality is in fact our reality? And like I said, the thing is, you have to start on a mental plane. You have to start off on the mental/spiritual plane first. That is where you would get your cause. The cause that would create the effect. So the effect would be the physical plane, the 3D plane. A lot of people, I've seen a couple videos and stuff with people talking about, trying to incorporate this quote unquote new age practice, right? Again, like I said in one of my other videos, this whole thing about new age, there's no such thing as new age, okay? This thing that they so-called new age is just another term that they use to say, okay, this is something from the new era. This is something that, we've created. No, there's nothing new about spirituality. There's nothing new to it at all. It's just that more and more people have been awakened, and more people have been down those journeys. They have been through those journeys to where they have experienced the truth. And once you experience these things, you cannot undo them. You cannot undo them. And that's probably the hardest part of the so-called spiritual journeys in this new age era, whatever they want to refer to it as. This stuff has been around since the beginning of time. Our ancestors, and I say our ancestors, right? Before there was any type of dogma, before there was any type of religious indoctrination, everything was about the spiritual world. Everything was about paying homage and giving gratitude to the creator, the divine, the gods, the nature, Mother Nature. So when you look back, even when you look back into the hieroglyphics and things like, of that nature, there were entities that wanted to be considered as gods, right? And they gave people hopes. So if you take this and apply it to what I'm saying when it comes to reality, right? Your reality is first created in thought, right? Your reality is first created in thought. So to become a millionaire, you have to first be a millionaire. To be successful, you have to first be successful. I gotta make it make sense. If you need some time to sit back, maybe I can go find something to do. No, I'm gonna keep going. So in order to be successful, you have to be successful. In order to become a millionaire, you need to become a millionaire first. That's how it works. It's not, oh, I'm going to set my intention. Yes, you can set your intention and you can hope or try to control your actions and how you come into alignment with your thought. But you can't just make an intention and just leave it there. I know, contrary to what a lot of people are trying to give advice on people doing that is really not going to cause you to have a set effect, right? So again, let me break it down for you. Your cause, right, is the mental, spiritual plane. The effect would be your manifestation in the, I want to say in the 3D, okay? 3D, 4D, 5D, but primarily 3D, right? These are things that, anything above 3D, now you're starting to ascend into higher dimensions. And those things are felt, seen, and perceived differently than the 3D. But the physical aspect of it is 3D. But you have to be, like I said, in the mental, spiritual plane first. And you have to envision that. You have to envision that. You have to sit on that thought. Let it manifest through your actions. But don't become a product of believing that because you work hard, that is going to be your outcome. That your you get what I'm saying. I remember back in like 2011, right? I was doing so much digging, man. And, I was very, very into really finding out who I really was and finding out what my purpose was, because at that point, I just knew, actually I experienced something, which I did talk about in one of my other videos. One of my spiritual awakenings happened around 2010, right? So if any of you are new to the channel and you want to go back and look at one of my, I did an interview about that. So if you want to go back and look at that, then, maybe that's something that you all could do to just like, kind of see where I'm coming from with this. All right. So anyway, I actually went, that was a very prominent time for me and my, what I would consider to be the start of my, spiritual awareness, and really tapping into myself. I've always been a spiritual person. And I wish that, a lot more of us that are in the community of spirituality and, energy work. I wish that we would really try to break it down and get people to really understand the truth behind it all, right? They have to be willing to accept that not everything that works for somebody else will work for them. Not necessarily saying that it won't, but in those exact steps that they may be trying to achieve the outcome, right? There may just be something that they have to do differently because the type of frequency that they're on. Maybe their vibration is not as high as it should be, but they're still trying to apply all these techniques that they learned from somebody else and expecting them to work for them. And that's not the way it happens. So always, with understanding, overstanding, don't hesitate to elevate. It's multiversal. Peace.